now, coming to you, not quite live, from Glacier View Junior High Studio C1, here are your anchors for GVTV News, Jacob and Trayson.
Good morning, Glacier View.
Welcome to this edition of GVTV News. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Trayson. Students, if you have read Young Reader's Choice books, please come to the library and fill out a card.
Those students who read at least 2 of the books will be invited to a pizza party in March to vote for their favorite book.
Students may wonder why some bandanas are not allowed here at Glacier View.
For more on this story, here's GVTV News reporter Lizzie Ray.
So why aren't bandanas allowed at the school?
Well, bandanas are not allowed at the school. It's not the bandana, it's the print of the bandana. So I am showing you the traditional bandana that was originated easily in the early 1900s. However, in the 80s and 90s, California rival gangs, the Bloods and the Crips, they took that bandana that has the paisley print, and let me explain to you what a paisley print is. Paisley is the teardrop pattern. You can see it here, it's the small one. You can also see where my finger is, and it goes like this. Those are paisleys. It is just like saying a star is a star. This shape is a paisley. Kind of looks like a teardrop. So these are the bandanas that we do not allow at school. Blue, red, purple, rainbow, it doesn't make any difference. As long as it has a paisley, it is not an authorized bandana. However, there are many bandanas that you can still wear. I did show you that piece of paper, so if you want to scan that. And those come in a variety of colors, not just red. I just chose red to print. There's ones with smiley faces, peace signs, camouflage. All those can be worn at school, just not the traditional red bandana.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Honor Society members who are interested in running for a position on the Honor Society board need to remember that their speeches need to be turned in to Ms. Castino or Ms. Carnes by this Friday, November 8th.
The next Honor Society meeting will be held at lunch on Wednesday, November 13th in the drama room.
Wait, this just in! This is breaking news department news. The concert band has a regional concert at Emerald Ridge tonight.
Wait, more breaking music department news. Concert band does not have sectionals this week.
Hold up once again. This is important news alert. Jazz band will meet this Friday at 6:45 a.m. in the band room.
When you hear about Robotics Club, you might imagine students creating evil robot clones aimed to take over the world.
Thank you, citizen.
To clarify whether this is or isn't the case, here is GVTV News reporter Alina Reinhart with the story.
We talked to Mrs. Cortez, the Robotics Club advisor. She said her favorite part of robotics is seeing her kids' growth in robotics and what they can accomplish. She also said she started Robotics Club 3 years ago when a GV parent asked her if she'd like to help advise the group. Next, we spoke with Robotics Club member Skylar Ritterott. He started Robotics Club last year in 7th grade. His favorite part of Robotics Club is programming and coding the robots. He also said he built a robot that he would best describe as a backwards motorcycle. He said he had a great time at the robot competition last year, and they won 2 awards for programming and design.
Yeah, we just had a really good time. We didn't get to state finals, but it was still fun anyway.
Last, we spoke with another Robotics Club member, Jimmy Peasel. He has only been in Robotics Club for a few weeks, but he has caught on pretty quickly. He said his favorite part of Robotics Club is programming robots. He also said he has built a very basic robot that launches the cargo plane onto their game board. Although Jimmy has not been to the robot competition, he said he is definitely planning to go this year.
We meet in room 205 on Tuesdays and Thursdays until 4 o'clock.
Thanks, Alina.
Are you interested in comic books or manga?
Do you like to draw or write?
Then come to CGI, Glacier View's Cartooning and Graphic Illustration Club.
They meet the first and third Tuesdays of each month.
The next CGI meeting is today after school in room 223.
Attention all 7th, 8th, and 9th graders who love to read. Book club is for you.
The first meeting is this Thursday, November 7th, after school until 4.
Treats will be offered, they will be talking about books, and goals will be set for the club.
Recruit your friends and show up in room 114, which is Miss Henderson's room.
If anyone is interested in ordering a league championship football shirt, you can get them at www.tshirtguys.net for $15. Don't miss out on this great opportunity.
Attention to all Glacier View volleyball players and managers. Tomorrow, Wednesday, November 6th, there will be a lunchtime celebration of the volleyball season.
Please come to Coach Beller's room during your lunch to hang out and eat treats and celebrate your season.
Please bring a treat to share and a beverage for yourself. If you have questions, please talk to Coach Gill. Students who walk or bike to school need to be aware of some safety concerns.
For more on the story, here's GVTV News reporter Lainey Givens.
I talked to Deputy Papin, the resource officer here at Glacier View and other schools, about student and pedestrian safety.
Is it true that we've had accidents with like bicycles and cars here?
You know, it's not uncommon at all to see collisions involving cars and pedestrians or bicyclists, especially at the beginning of the year. So, yeah, we've had them here at Glacier View, and we've also had them at some of the other schools in the area.
How do you think that students could be more safe here walking or riding their bike?
That's a great question. One of the things I think students should keep in mind, whether they're walking or riding their bike, is that oftentimes they can see the cars around them, but the cars don't see them. So always assume as a bicyclist or a pedestrian that you can see the cars, but you can't be seen. So that means wear reflective gear or bright clothing. If you have a bicycle, if you've got a headlight or blinkers on it, that works good, or flashing lights. Sometimes those bikes have flashing beacons that keep you very visible. But more importantly, it means really slowing down when you're around cars or around intersections or crosswalks, and then actually stopping.
Why do you think a lot of these incidents happen?
That's a great question too. I think a lot of it is, you know, we talked about how you can see the cars, but the cars can't see you. Driving is a social task. They teach that to you when you get your driver's license. But also, it's a social task anytime that you bicycle or walk and you mix yourself in and around automobiles or cars. So it's important that while drivers are looking to make eye contact and visual contact and even communication with other cars, that you guys do the same thing as bicyclists and pedestrians walking to school. So an example of that would be that as you come up to an intersection where maybe you're not quite sure if the car sees you or not, or you're trying to figure out, is it my turn to cross or their turn to go ahead and make eye contact with the driver. Kind of wave at them, make sure they see you. Can I go? And then when they kind of give you the wave, that tells you, hey, we just communicated. He understands I'm about to cross, and that makes it a lot more safer for everyone. I think when it comes to bicycling or walking to school, there's a whole lot of things to keep in mind. But certainly, make sure that whether you're riding or walking, if you have a cell phone, keep it in your pocket. We see too many people actually on bicycles trying to look at their cell phones or talking with your head down. Anytime you've got your phone out and you're paying attention to that, that means that you don't have what we call a 360-degree awareness. So whether you're riding your bike or you're walking, keep your head on a swivel, always looking around, and be aware of your environment. So those are a few pointers to start you out.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Students, please remember to be aware whether you're on foot or bicycle going to or from school. This is Lainey Givens reporting for GVTV.
That's it for this week's edition of GVTV News. I'm Jacob.
I'm Trayson, and have a wondertastic week.
So bored. Stupid. I need lunch. Ugh. Some food. Give me some food. Yeah.
Hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis. I can't get enough of these hot Cheetos and Takis. Got my fingers stained red and I cannot get them off me. You can catch me in my coat eating hot Cheetos and Takis. Pop. Snack, 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 crunch, snack, 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 munch. Hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis. You can catch me in my coat eating hot Cheetos and Takis. It's about 3:45. Yep. Rolling to the stove. Okay. What you about to get? Hot, you already know. Got like $3 or $4 and a couple wide cents. Better cut me some hot Cheetos and a lemonade press. Okay. I run around on my bicycle.